if you useless. I make a living.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run, and this is Smith. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe.
And he's in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, Browns.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. Their self-inflicted penalties, the opposing team really had their way with them. But they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Running left is Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
First down, Tennessee.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Henry. Henry hit the ball, comes free. The Browns have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now toss left side for Smith. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 46, here's second and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's in! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Ready up. Alert. Alert. Let's go.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He'll get about 2. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. If you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That one good for 29.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. But get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. On now, it's Will Lutz to try a field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Titans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Banner. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the give, it's Smith. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He's to the 15, and he will score! Jordan Watkins, touchdown Browns. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Pressure gets there. Down he goes. Nolan Smith. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Left side here, caught by Addison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
Mayfield. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Throwing is Baker. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Titans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, yeah. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Mayfield. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. 1st down for Tennessee. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. To start the drive, and here is Smith. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, easier to convert.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Smith. Has some room inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans'
the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Your body is your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about those memories that's adding up overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above the track. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. Still used to having
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And it's hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Browns will extend this third-quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Second down throw for Mayfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one's for 13 yards and another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it with that chunk play. Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. To throw is Mayfield. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Here's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard
Baker to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now a run with Smith. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Mason Brown gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. He'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They're really ratcheting it up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
7-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up
That one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Browns have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
50-yard line.
On first down here, it's Smith. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's holding at the 2. And he will score again. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year.
The score, Browns 35, Titans 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. And the incompletion brings up 2nd down. This is Henry. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.